Hello everyone, welcome to another Persona discussion video. I know it's been a while since I talked about this. I think the last one I talked about was when they extended the ban that they had for Persona 5 videos. Hopefully they release one soon. If not, maybe at the end of this month I'll start releasing some more Persona 5 just to see what happens, because someone I'm subscribed to is starting to release videos past the date too, so we'll see. But anyway, a lot of stuff happened today. Well, technically earlier today in Japan, there was a concert going on, the Big Bomb concert for Persona, which was amazing. I caught a little bit of some of it. It's awesome as always. All the music from every Persona game. I think they had some from 1, 2, but it was more so 3, 4, and 5. So, yeah. So, before this, there's been a lot of stuff leading up to, there's been domain not really claims, but yeah, I guess claims. Like, there have been domains that Alice has been given or have taken that kind of lead to, like, okay, they look like they might be doing this, because there's been like a P3D, P5D, all that. So PQ2, P5A, P5R, everything like that. And actually, so people were like, okay, we're going to get some spin-offs, which shouldn't really surprise anyone. We're going to get spin-offs. I think what's surprising people now is how soon we're getting them. First off, before any of this happened, I think last week they announced that Persona 5 is getting, surprise, surprise, an animation, kind of similar to Persona 4 and Persona 3 in a way of movies. I really hope they dub those. I really wish they dubbed those. So, sometime next year, I think spring 2018 is when the Persona 5 animation is coming in. So, awesome. I will be sure done with Persona 5 by then, so then I'll be able to watch the animation just like I did with Persona 4. But that's not all. So at this Big Bang concert, Big Bomb concert, a lot of things got announced. First things first, they seem to be making a movie for The Answer, which, if you don't know what The Answer is, it's kind of an extension of what happens, I believe, 2 or 3 months after the end of Persona 3, where they kind of like want to know the answer of the reason why the main character died, and they do. So they're gonna get that movie. I still need to see the 4th movie and maybe the 3rd. I can't. I know for sure I've seen the first 2. I'm pretty sure I have to see the last 2 as well. So I'll have to watch those. But okay, that's cool that they're doing the movie for The Answer. That's cool. But let's move on to some of the games that got announced. That's right, we're getting some spin-off games, which no one should really be a surprise for. So, we're getting 3 new games. 2 of them are dancing games, kind of similar to Persona 4 Dancing All Night. We're going to be getting Persona 3 Dancing Moonlight and Persona 5 Dancing Star Night, both coming out for the PS4 and the Vita in spring 2018. Pretty exciting. I really enjoyed Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I loved it. I hate the fact that it got my this channel specifically copyright stricken twice. So, in terms of covering that, probably not going to happen. I mean, maybe I could do the story and just cut out all the dancing stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a touchy subject. I don't really want to risk my channel again. For copyright strikes. I mean, I'll be risking my channel soon for Persona 3 or Persona 5 here of releasing videos past the 11/20 date. But there's already teaser trailers for both of them out. Now, Persona 5 Dancing Star Night, it looks like I expect, but you see the Persona 3 Dancing Moonlight, you see Minato, the main character, you see Junpei and Yukari, and I guess you see all of them dancing, and you're like, oh, you just see how they look, and you're like, oh, they look so good. Like, I hope this means that, like, okay, I hope this means, like, for Alice, like, okay, let's see how this works. If a lot of people buy these, because a lot of people bought Persona 4 Dancing Online, otherwise I don't think these 2 would exist. So people are like, so hopefully the people at Alice are like, maybe people really like Persona 3. I mean, it's still my favorite. I mean, I love Persona 5, but I haven't finished Persona 5 yet, so. But I'm really hoping that this brings in the way for the Persona HD remake for PS4. That'd be amazing if they do that. I hope they do it for one, Eternal Instant Sin and Eternal Punishment as well. And yeah, I would love to have all four of those Persona games playable on my PS4. If they really want to, they can add Persona 4 Golden. Like they just I guess up it. I guess, but they don't really have to do as much work as they have to do for the other games. So hopefully, that leads the way to that because I'm really looking forward to it. I think there's some rumors about it being on the Switch too, but as of right now, it's only specifically for the PS3. Excuse me, the PS Vita and the PS4. Definitely looking forward to that. One thing that I'm kind of sad about is there is a skin that you can purchase in Persona 5 which is taking costumes from Persona 4. So their costumes that are going to be in Persona 5 Dancing Star Night is not going to be the same ones that they wore in there, which is okay. I mean, I loved what his costume looked like in Persona 5 with the Dancing All Night costume, but the art, which is on the thumbnail, actually looks pretty decent too. Looks pretty decent. And don't worry, I will put the trailers for these two in the description below so you guys can watch them if you want. The third game that got announced was Persona Q2. If you guys don't know about that, Persona Q, the first one released in 2015 for the 3DS. And this one's coming out for the 3DS as well. There might be a Switch version for this too. And if there is, I hope so because I would love to cover it. Unfortunately, I don't have a 3DS capture device, so I can't really cover Q2. But yes, this was another one that a lot of people were expecting. And of course, it was going to be chibi versions of the Persona 5 cast. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really curious as to where this story is going to take place. If it's going to take place during the Culture Festival, kind of similar to Persona, the first Persona Q, which is actually apparently a tentative title. It's not going to be called Persona Q2. It'll be called something else. Very curious. But I'm also looking forward to seeing them in their chibi forms. Which, there's already a drawing of their chibi forms out there, but I'm just curious to see how they'll look in this. Again, I'm curious about how the story is going to be for this. Where is it going to take place? When will it take place? Is it going to be like Persona Q, the first Persona Q, where it takes place during the Culture Festival? And I'm just thinking back to the Culture Festival in Persona 5. And it's like, well, it could, but I don't know how it would work type thing. There might be talk of Persona 1 and 2 characters being involved too, which that'd be great because I'll be honest, I would love to see all those characters too, and I think it's time that Persona 1 and 2 get some love in too. I don't know if Persona 3 or 4 characters being there. It'd be a heavy cast if they did that. That would be amazing. But I don't know. I don't think I want them to interact quite yet. I think there's going to be one game in particular that I want them to interact in. Now, this game did not get announced. I just want to say that flat out. But I have a feeling it'll probably be announced at some point this year or maybe early next year once maybe the dancing games come out and maybe when Persona Q comes out. That's Persona 5 Arena. That has been talked about for a long time. People are kind of expecting it to be announced at some point. Hell, people kind of expected that one to be announced first at this thing, but it hasn't happened. But it will. That one is where I expect to see the Persona 4 and 3 characters interacting with Persona 5 characters. I am very looking forward to seeing that interaction. Definitely looking forward to seeing how all that's going to work too, if and when that ever does come out. But yeah, I'm super excited for all these spin-off games. In terms of coverage, I don't think I'll be able to cover the dancing games again, because like I said, I've had trouble with Persona 4 Dancing All Night, so unfortunately I won't be able to go. But there's a special edition type thing. I might, what Persona 4 Dancing All Night had, I'll probably do an unboxing of that. I don't know if this is true or if it's rumored or not. I think those games are going to be packaged together. I'm not sure, or they might be separate. Kind of like how Pokemon, it's Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's Star and Moon now. Hey, here we go. Here's our Pokemon Moon. Or here's our Pokemon Stars. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward. If they're packaged together, I'll probably get that. Or if they're packaged separate. They're both coming out in spring of 2018, so it makes sense to package them together. But we'll see. And then Persona Q is going to come out sometime in 2018. There's no anything. There's no spring, there's no summer, there's no winter or fall or whatever. There's nothing for that. It just says coming 2018. So that's the one that we know the least about. I'm definitely looking forward to that one though. I loved all these games, so I'm definitely looking forward to more Persona games. And like I said, hopefully this leads to the remakes or HD remasters, whatever you want to say, of Persona 3, Persona 1, Persona 2, Innocent Sin, Persona 2, Eternal Punishment, because I'd love to play those games again on my PS4 or whatever they're available on. So definitely looking forward to that. Alright, well, this was a quick video. I know it's actually late, but you guys will see this early tomorrow morning or early today since you guys will be watching it. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick little video about this since I haven't really talked about it. And I love doing these these videos. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know which one you're most looking forward to. Also, going back to the dancing, I'm sorry. But I'll be honest, like, I love the musical tracks for Persona 3 and Persona 5 a lot more than Persona 4. Like, the musical tracks on those two games are phenomenal. So having to dance to those are awesome. I hope it comes with a soundtrack kind of similar to what Persona 4 Dancing All Night did, so I'd be able to jam out to those songs again too, because I loved, like, I'm not knocking Persona 4's music at all. Like, that's fantastic, but 3 and 5 is just so much better. I don't know which one's better out of those two. Like I said, I'm not even done with Persona 5 yet, so I don't know what the final boss music's like. I don't know what the final dungeon, yada yada yada. I don't know what any of that music is like yet. I haven't heard all the tracks. So let me hear all the tracks of Persona 5 first, then I'll be like, I like Persona 5 or like Persona 3's music better. But I'm definitely looking forward to hearing like their remixed version like they did with Persona 4. So let me know which games you're most looking forward to in the description below, and when do you think we'll hear any more news about specifically Persona Q2, or how we'll get the new name, or if we'll hear anything about Persona 5 Arena in this year or next. So let me know. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.